I was say, did you lose it
I
already?
was like, there's no way you lose Mega Miner. Come on. It's huge. Yet when you have it up against Bertha, it doesn't actually look that atrocious.
That's because it's Bertha.
I know. But still.
Bertha is Bertha.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm coming in.
Okay. I'm probably like 15 blocks underneath you, so I should be fine.
Yeah, I'd hope so. So that factory thing, that makes kind of an interesting little obstacle on my way in.
That's Oh, yeah.
I'll figure it out, but it's just kind of funny. I was looking, I'm like, oh,
Eh,
forgot about that.
Let's see. That. Okie dokie then. We're gonna go here. There. That way.
Alright, since your ship's not there, I'm not even going to make... I mean, I know I parked it real nice and pretty before. I think I'm just going to slam it down wherever.
Okay.
Not actually slam it down.
Well, I'd hope not.
Because this would probably... At just over 10 million kilograms, it'd probably take half the base with it.
Oh, easy.
Alright. Just move forward just a little bit. This should lock right in. We really need to consider getting one of these up on a pillar. I think I'm destroying the floor with my thrusters.
Well, originally when we designed that setup, we weren't thinking Mega Miner, so...
I'll give you that one. Okay, am I like powering the base now? Because my engine's just turned off.
And if you're locked into it...
Holy cow.
What? Well, that's
It
something we...
offloaded that quickly?
Connectors are magical things.
No kidding. I mean, there's still iron on board because I think we probably ran out of cargo space, is what I'm thinking at this point.
Let's see. Yeah, we maxed out the volume.
I kind of figured.
We maxed out the 4 million volume.
I did it.
Oh, that's a great feeling. I like that.
And it's probably stone, too.
Yeah, it's a good chunk of it.
I would say eject it, but we already know what happens when you do that. So,
Yeah.
I'm going to disconnect there. I'm going to lift off. And just hover it here for the moment, because I can't get out.
Fair enough.
Because that landing gear flaw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we need to get one of these up on a pillar. I put some sizable dents in the floor from just the thruster damage.
Oh, jeez.
Look at this. I don't know where you're at, but...
I'm way the hell out here again.
Oh, okay.
Where?
Yeah, I'm just gonna start fixing... Oh, jeez, hello.
The black is kind of deceiving, but yeah, I can see them.
I'm
That's
just gonna
great.
start fixing the floor now.
That's great.
Yeah. That's why we need a receiving port for this thing.
Yeah.
I guess I'll make that my next task since you're busy on Bertha right now.
Bertha!
Because I made a mess of our floor. Okay, oxygen low. And I don't have a hydrogen tank now because I gave it to somebody. Not that I've needed hydrogen a whole lot of this episode.
No.
Okay. So I need to build a pier for this.
Pier's probably a good idea.
Not really sure where to build said pier.
Also, another quick question.
Yeah.
Yep.
What?
I was saying where to build it.
Oh. I thought you said a quick question, so I came
No.
flying out to you to see
No.
whatever it was that you had a question on.
No, I'm just kind of trucking along.
So what does it take to build conveyor tubes?
I don't remember.
Let's see. 6 motors, 12 small steel tubes, 40 construction components, good God, and 14 steel plates. Okay. Well. Where are we going to build this is the question. I want to try to make this, as minimalistically unobstructive as possible.
That's the idea, anyways.
But at the same time, I think I'm going to be expanding our platform a little bit.
That's fine.
That's what I got in my inventory. 11 steel plate. And a bunch of scrap metal. I can get rid of the scrap metal. I can put that somewhere. I'm gonna need more steel plates. Check. Okay, so if I were to build a receiving pier for this, how would I go about doing that?
Yeah, doggy.
Yeah, eat a pupper.
Boo.
Yep, I think that's how that's gonna have to work. So if I do that.
Do.
Meteor storm inbound.
Connector.
Love the sound of that thing.
I do too.
Oh. Do not like this.
Probably the coolest sounding thing we've made. How are we doing on ammunition over there anyway?
That's a good question.
Probably worth a gander.
27 in each and 33 sitting in the container.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Okay, so that there. There. And rotate that there.
Rotations.
Yup.
This guy's thruster components. That's right. That's another thing. Once we get to the point of actually getting all the thrusters built, you might as well just queue up like a billion thruster components.
Oh yeah, we're gonna need a boatload.
2, 3, 4, 9, 18. So, because there is 40. This is just the forward,
Damn,
back, and
the Bertha's landing gear is like a smidge too close. So I'm just gonna have to build around it. I don't feel like moving Bertha.
yeah, Bertha's not exactly mobile at the moment.
Except I could probably, honestly, I probably have enough power on Mega Miner to move her.
That's true.
But,
I mean,
oh well.
we were moving her with what my welder, weren't we?
Yeah, when she wasn't so built up though.
True.
So
Sure,
there's
she was
that.
mostly frame back then.
Yeah.
I mean, we could still do it.
Let's not. That's fine. I just added another section of platform.
Mm.
Now, I can't remember. Will it automatically, if I built like a second large cargo bin, would I have to set up a sorter to pull into it first?
Large cargo bin for...
This collection of stuff.
Oh, for the unprocessed?
Yeah.
No. You would just have to...
It'll just automatically dump into it.
Basically, you just have to hook up a conveyor. Well, actually, oh, what's going to be the best way?
Like, I know how
because
I'm
of
going to
what
hook
it
into the
is.
system because of the pulling blocks.
Oh, actually, now that I'm saying that, no, once you get... Let's see here, this one is for...
Because I'm just thinking of parking one, like, in this gap right here, just as, like, a buffer to the buffer. Just because
Gotcha.
this is where everything's coming in.
Well, this is an output.
Well, it's
right
not.
here.
And it's not hooking into that. I'm actually. It's going to parallel that. But I'm just
Gotcha.
saying this gap right here. I'm going to put a box.
Gotcha. No, as long as you plug it into this side of the system, like with the other connectors, it'll automatically pull out of it.
All right. Cool. That's what I was thinking, but
Yeah.
I just wanted to be sure before I started work on it and
Yeah,
realized, oh, it doesn't work.
It's set to drain inventories.
All right. Cool.
Yes, I believe it is. It
Love
should be.
interior plates.
Yes, drain all. Only whitelists ore.
All right. Cool.
So yeah, as long as it's hooked up to that side of it with the other drop-off ones, you should be good.
Cool. Yeah, I just figured because of how the large quantities of stuff that this thing is going to bring in.
Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not sure if it'll automatically dump into this, like this side of it won't. I don't know if that'll automatically pull.
Well,
If there's no room in
I'll put in a filter. if I
Yeah,
need
stick
to.
another filter on the far side of that, but apart from that, should be good.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking along the way. Is like, all right, well, if I need to, I'll just poke a filter in.
Yeah.
because it shouldn't be too hard to do.
Shouldn't be. Keyword there.
Yeah,
Or
it's
key
space
phrase, I
engineers.
guess. Right.
We have a tendency to figure out what doesn't actually work in Space Engineers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to parallel this piping so that way it's not in the way of our pickup points.
Probably not a good idea.
Means we use a lot more piping, but at the same time it's gonna be out of our hair
Yeah.
a little bit longer.
Do 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 do. Ma 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 ma. What's that doing?
I don't know, what were you doing?
Losing my mind.
Yeah, sounds about part of the course.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of conveyor to weld.
Mm-hmm.
Welding ship. Okay, what does one of these need? So I need
Whole bunch of shit.
every construction component we have: steel plate, small tube, motor.
Sounds about right.
Motor, steel tube. Motor, steel tube. Gotcha. I should actually have enough to get started. Just
Cool.
from my other shenanigans.
Shenanigans are fun.
Yeah.
No, just that guy.
So yeah, the receiving pier is actually right below, or above Bertha, but below Bertha and Bertha. Well, that's
What?
right. No, it's the top now. Okay.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This thing is, now that I've decided to switch to light armor, Breatha's gonna get up and go. Because once she's put together, not counting all the small thrusters I have for side to side, up and down, etc., just the main forward backward crap, which is all large, with like 6 per direction for forward backwards small.
Oh God.
Basically 1, 2, 3, 4,
She's gonna hit 100
18,
meters a second instantaneously.
20. So counting both forward and backward, 20 large thrusters per side.
Holy gosh.
So a total of 40 large thrusters.
Oh yeah.
20 forward, 20 backwards.
Getting acceleration will not be an issue for us.
Nah.
It'll be instantaneous.
Very much a carrier slash semi-defensive. And of course with the couple rocket launchers I have stuck on the front on the build, it'll be able to do a little bit of flyby damage as well, not counting the turret's damage.
Okay, so I will need more motors.
More motors.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Get all hooked up here. Motors. Nice thing about a welding ship is how fast you can go with the inventory.
Yes. That is definitely a plus.
It's pretty much going at the same pace that I can, slowly pan at.
Nice.
Oh, you need a singular display is all that's holding that up.
Smoother now.
One display. That's all
Only
it took.
one. Well, alrighty then.
All right. So if Alright, so let's mark this up so it's out of the way.
This looks weird. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Deepity bop bop deepity boop. Deepity bop 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 deepity doo. Deepity bop bop deepity doo. La 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 da da la la. Da 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 da. There's Bertha. Maybe I did have some bottom shots. I got some interiors, which is good. And
Cool.
two.
That worked well.
Hot. I did have some bottom shots. Sweet. Which means that's going there. That's going to that. What's that? Wait a minute. What's that? That's how I did the bottom. Okay. One. Huh.
Alright, so the cargo container, if you're wondering, is called receiving dock cargo.
Okie dokie.
So that way I can dump stuff in and then keep on moving, because it pulls it right away and then it just slowly continues to fill the internal systems as it can. Okay, so we're gonna need a bunch of thruster components, right?
Yeah, like ungodly amounts.
What is a thruster component made of?
That is a good question.
I'm looking to find out. Production. A thruster component is made of... I don't know. I can't find it. Thruster component. We need iron, cobalt, gold, and platinum. So I need to go back to that rock that had the gold and platinum on it. I think I can do that. Oh, I was gonna put on... That's right. Before I do... Keep getting distracted here. I was going to put...
Meteor storm inbound.
I could build an array of things.
Things, huh?
Oh, very specific.
Very.
An array of connectors, or sorry, ejectors. So that way I can eject more stone.
Okay.
The trails are really cool, I just noticed, on those meteors.
Oh, nice.
Oh, oh, oh,
So you're right there?
oh. I'm so glad the gravity does not reach out this far. There's a really big rock. I didn't realize the ejector had some rock in it still. It's a really big rock. I'm over by it right now if you want to see it.
I see it.
It's 216K, so that's 216,000
Jesus.
rock. Just
Yeah,
drifting.
I'm glad the gravity wasn't there. So that's right above Bertha.
Well, that would have taken the pier out that I just built too. So yeah. Good stuff. Oh man. I just about screwed everything up. Because Bertha is also attached to this pier.
Yeah.
I need interior plates. And steel plate. I happen to know where to find both of those.
Yay. Oh, okay.
Alright. The lighting in here is worrying me actually a little bit.
In where?
In here, as in where we currently are.
Oh.
As in the sun might be hitting it.
Oh, yeah, as in the sun is chilling off the side over here.
Okay.
At least it was. Wait, hold on. So I'm on this side. Where'd the sun go? Okay.
Oh, are we good on the sun?
Sun is now above.
Okay.
So we got a decent orbit going around. So it, yeah, it does hit a chunk underneath where it's kind of within vision. That's where it was when I was kind of like, I'm feeling kind of nervous out here. But
Gravity generator. And then I also want to tuck an ore detector in here. Since they don't seem to be that directional.
no, they don't.
Ooh, in large ship form, it takes up 2 blocks.
Ooh.
Ew. How much does an antenna take up? Or a beacon?
Large ship, I believe,
Laser
is 2
antenna,
blocks.
antenna. What's the difference between a laser antenna and an antenna?
Laser antenna is for like connecting. Like you can send out drones like thousands block away, and as long as you have a laser system set up, you can still control them. Whereas with an antenna only does like 1 or 2 kilometers, I think, and then it'll lose connection.
So antennas are really big for big ships. Beacon's a little bit more manageable. I think we can put a beacon on this thing.
Alrighty.
Okay, so put a beacon there.
There, and there, you there, and there.
And we'll put the ore detector up here. And then we'll put a crap ton of connectors which will act as ejectors all back here.
Sounds like fun.
Sure. If that's what you want to call it.
Humma.
Yeah, this thing just got longer now. Considerably so.
Fun.
Like 2 extra blocks longer. The body got longer by 3, but overall it got longer by 2.
Slow the line there.
Alright, so I need just a boatload of construction components again. I sent you the new intro video, right?
Yes, you did.
Alright. Yeah, I'm looking forward to using that.
Screw messing with this right now. I'm just going to paint everything white. I'll worry about paint job later. It's too much of a hassle right now. Pissing me off with some of the stuff. Okay. One, two, three. Do 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 do.
Okay, and this last one here. Alright, and I don't know what I need for the beacon, but I'll just poke it and see how much stuff gets dumped. It's kind of my methodology when I don't know. I'm just like, see what happens.
Whatever works, I guess.
Okay, beacon still needs 40 radio communication components.
Woo!
My connectors all need
It is,
steel plate. Okay. So far so good. The ore detector needs construction components and detector components. And I need gravity generator components for the gravity generator. Who would have thought?
What?